I've been doing woodwork for many, many years. I've built this building. I built that shed over there. Normally when I start, I don't know what they're gonna look like till it's finished. What the Lord decides it wants to look, He lets me make it. I enjoy doing it because like this, we we kind of had an idea about what we were going to do. We didn't know how we were going to finish. But you know, I've seen a lot of things come by that a lot of people never saw. When I was about the size of your kids, we didn't have a radio, no air conditioning. I tell you, the first radio we had was what they called a crystal set. The one that Daddy had was probably about this long and this deep and about this high. Bunch of big knobs like this across there, and these tubes, had tubes in it. And then he was the only one that could listen to it because he had to put earphones on. The fella lived out on the corner from us when we lived in Hope. He was an electrician and radioman and all, and if something happened to our wall outlet, our wall outlets we had weren't plugged in. They had a base. The wire had a base on it like a light bulb, and you screwed it in. And something happened, and he came down to the house to work on it anyway. And I was, I think I was 4 or 5. But anyway, I had to watch him, and he was standing there watching. And he says, "Buddy, says, don't ever stick your finger in there. You'll regret it." So after he left, my curiosity got the better of me. I wasn't going to stick my finger in that thing. He told me that's what we call a nail. And I stuck a nail in there, and it bit me pretty good. But he was working on our daddy's radio, and he said, "You know, buddy, one of these days we're going to have a kind of a radio where you'll see the picture." I thought he was crazy. I was not 21 yet, and when the war broke out, I was working. They were building a proving ground at Hope to test ammunition and all. And when I got 20, I guess I was. But anyway, I got my notice to be drafted into the Army, and I didn't want to go into the Army, so I decided to join the Navy. And that proving ground that they were building there in the Hope was under Army. And basically I was working doing sheet metal work there. And when I got my draft, I went to talk to Dr. Colonel Bergman, who was over the man, and I told him that I got my draft and I was going to have to leave. but I didn't want to go in the Army. I was going to go ahead and join the Navy. And your buddy says, we can get you deferment working here at the proving ground. I said, no. So I enlisted in the Navy. Yeah, I was in a little over 3 years and went to the Pacific. Most of my time was here in the States, aviation metals field, repairing aircraft. We would repair the planes that come in shot up, and we'd patch them up and let them go back. I enjoyed the time I was in the Navy. The only time I was really aboard the ship was when I went overseas and came back home.